Good morning guys, so it's Saturday and I've just got up. I'm doing my morning journaling and I got my black coffee. This is my favourite. And today I've got like a super busy day, like with client stuff and getting like handstand coursework stuff done. So all is good. If you want a free handstand guide, click the link in my bio. Click the link below. It's a really cool guide, and you guys can like it, so definitely check it out. But today I will try and do a full day of eating for you, and I'll check in with you guys later. So it's currently like coming out to 8 AM, and I should have filmed it, I completely forgot. I just had this bar, which is really good actually. Peanut butter, chocolate chip. It's like pretty much all natural, no added sugar. 2 dates, 10 peanuts and chocolate chips, and yeah, I'd highly recommend that. Lara bar. And I've got an almond milk latte. So I use like the unsweetened Alpro almond milk, and then just a coffee shop, my Nespresso coffee shop. So that is like snack 1, I guess. And yeah, it's almost 8 AM. And then I'll probably have a meal in like a couple of hours after my first online client call. So I've just got a client calls, like Zoom calls, training, and I'm gonna make my first meal of the day. It's almost 11, and I'm making rice with tuna, and I have like my microwave saved veg later, but I'm not actually gonna have it in this meal. And it ends up being about like 400 and I think about 30 calories, which is not bad considering there's over like 30 grams of protein, and that is pretty standard for me for a meal 1. I know some people find it a little bit weird that obviously I'm having like tuna in the morning, but I just love tuna and rice. And the macros are good, and actually sometimes I find if I have something sweet for breakfast, even though obviously I had that bar which was quite sweet, I feel quite hungry soon afterwards and for the rest of the day, and just fancy like sweet things, even though I'm not like really into kind of sweet things that much. But on a cut I always do crave sweet things more than when I'm not on a cut. So if I have something savoury, it keeps me kind of full longer, and I just don't really crave sweet things. So if you're kind of partial to eating a lot of sweet food, then just think about like whether, if you're going to have something sweet, is it going to bring on more cravings for wanting sweet things later in the day, which quite often I think people find it does. So yeah, I'm just gonna have tuna and rice, and then just cracking on with work this morning, and then I'll train. So I might go for a run and then do like a little park workout, I think, and then I'll show you what I'm having later. So there we have it. Tuna, 200 grams of rice, and then Frank's Red Hot chili sauce. This is literally like my very standard meal. You will probably, by the end of this cut, be used to making this and eating this, because I have it like most days. Yeah, I'm just gonna guzzle that down. So I just got back from a run, and I am currently frying some courgettes, and I just used this, and actually I used a little bit of butter as well, and then I'm going to put in pinto beans, those, and then also some peas, and I think I've got some pesto, so I'm just going to throw that in as well, and that will be my second meal of the day. And then I'm going to have one more meal and then a snack to finish off with. So as I said, like last time, I use like beans and vegetables to really like bulk up my food, just because it helps keep me like fuller for longer. Also vegetables, you get your macros in, and unfortunately I'm not getting as many macros as I normally would with this isolation period, just because I run out of fresh food quite fast, and obviously we're meant to be limiting our time we go to the shops because of the self-isolation and coronavirus. So yeah, it's a little bit more difficult than it usually would be, but yeah, I'm having courgettes and peas and beans, so that'll be like 3 of my 5 a day, and then quite a lot of fibre, to be honest. Oh well. But I'll show you the final finished product, the result. Bubbling away. So look at that food volume. That's probably like, under 400 calories in that whole bowl. And that's a big bowl of like beans and stuff. And I'm just gonna put some, actually not chili sauce, I'm gonna put some of this on it. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I am gonna put some of that on. I thought I had pesto, but I didn't. And so this is like the worst thing about isolation. You can't just go and get something. And my Frank hot sauce, I had quite a lot of that this morning, so I'm just gonna have this Frenchie's yellow classic mustard, which is actually really good as well, and I haven't had that in ages. Yeah. So for my last meal of the day, I'm making egg fried rice. Unfortunately, I really do have a lack of vegetables today because it's the end of the week, and so I've pretty much run out. I didn't even have any broccoli, it's so sad. But I'm just scrambling the egg and added some peas, and then I have the rice that I cooked earlier, and then I'm gonna add some salt, pepper. Don't even have any tomato puree. So sauce is gonna be really, really sad. Yeah, this is like a really, really boring day of food, to be honest. But I'm sure it will taste okay. And then afterwards, I ate one of these earlier, but I'm just gonna finish off as my last snack the rest of this pack of oatcakes. So there's 5 left, and there was 6 in total, but I've already eaten one of them. And that will take me to like 1,700 calories for the day. So I write like the macros on the screen. Protein intake is a little bit lower than it has been today, just because of the types of food that I had in. But it's still like, I think probably hit like 85-90 grams, so still pretty decent. But that is it really. And that is the finished article. So I'm just going to leave this, just like otherwise it's going to be a nightmare to get off a pan. It's pretty much another full day of eating. Not very exciting today, but that's the reality of lockdown life. You got to use up what you've got in the cupboard, especially at the end of the week as well. So tomorrow I will obviously be doing a bit more of a food shop, and then my recipes next week will be a little bit more interesting than today. But please subscribe to my channel if you like this video and give it a thumbs up, and see you for the next video.